What's that smell? It's coming from here. Okay, dimwit, see what you can make of this particular clue right here.
It smells like bullshit, sir. Pure unadulterated bullshit at that.
And what does that tell you?
This came from a crowdfunding campaign, one that just takes money and delivers nothing or a subpar item.
Very good. Remember that for the future. Yep, here we are on Kickstarter yet again with someone who is claiming delivery of clean energy on a global scale. My invention harnesses the reaction force of a spinning body and turns it into usable energy. Yeah, sure, you may have invented a dynamo. I have no idea what you've invented because you don't demonstrate it. And I know that Australia really is into the idea of green energy, but geez, guys, come on. There's no video for this. He doesn't demonstrate his product in any manner, shape, or form. You're just supposed to pony up $24,416 for his goal for something that he claims he can produce. Is it any wonder why this one is failing? I have already got your space reserved in crowdfunding hell, guy. You're not even a dreamer. You're a hallucinator.
Mountain. City. Or touring. Whatever your ride, never be without power again with the NRG stem. The NRG stem delivers a fast, reliable charge when you need it, so you have the freedom to go further and do more.
In today's modern day, we absolutely have a necessity to have power. Whether you're a delivery rider and you're riding to navigate around the city to drop off a parcel, a pizza, whatever that might be, or you're just finding the way that you want to get on a touring bike and you have your mobile device. These days, everything is consumed by an app. It's consumed on your tablet, your phone, whatever it might be in the device. So as part of the idea that I came up and the concept behind it was to enable a cyclist, a user to get power whilst they're riding, but also to maintain power on their device for the purpose of whatever they might be doing, whether it's something they're doing as hobby or for work, whatever that might have been. The NRG stem will not only help the leisure rider, it will also help the businesses and organisations out there that want to meet the growing demands on their businesses. It will allow riders to have more capability and more power whilst at work. To not worry about ever losing charge whilst they're riding.
Go work, go play, go explore. Do more with the NRG stem.
Yes, this was probably a nice idea, and I could see how it would catch on in a place that was full of biking enthusiasts like Europe or Great Britain. This is apparently in Birmingham in the UK. But honestly, considering the number of separate power bricks and other sources that somebody could carry with them to contain extra power for their devices, was it really necessary? This is in one of those things that really has cool factor written all over it.
That's cool!
Shut up. And, well, a lot of people probably realize that because the funding was unsuccessful, raising only $1,204 of a $247,135 goal out of 6 backers. Well, people that are biking enthusiasts really have a lot more common sense, I guess, than a lot of the people that I deal with in crowdfunding. It says at the top, good air you need, with an exclamation point. Well, everybody needs good air, and apparently 12 backers pledged Hong Kong dollars 11,120 to bring this product to life. Let's see what they think they're getting, okay?
It will take a few minutes. Okay, let's go into the functional interface. There are TVOC, CO2, PM 2.5, PM 10, and temperature, humidity. So now it's testing. Then press the menu button and shows all the functions. And backside there are 4 buttons, up and down button. Next. Okay. And last is the historical record retrieval. It means you can take all the records you take and review them. Alright, this is our EQT tester.
Now, it isn't until you get about halfway down into the wall of text before they actually identify what this thing is supposed to be doing, and that it is an indoor air quality detector. Now, I don't know about you, but there aren't an awful lot of environments that I deal with in my everyday life that would require this kind of thing, and it really shows in the number of backers that are trying to support this thing. Take a look. Once again, 12 backers pledging Hong Kong dollars 11,120 to bring this thing to life. Frankly, what they're probably going to get is something that's barely functional. Certainly in the demo video that you just saw, it sure came across that way to me. But, you know, it's their money. Let's hope that they spent it wisely. This has to be seen to be believed. The concept is incredibly simple, and it's also incredibly dumb when you think about it. What they're trying to do is simply change on your phone or other device, I guess, where you're going to insert the charging cable. Let's have a look. Well, there you have it. This was obviously a solution in search of a problem. Is it really that hard for people to adjust to having their charging cables coming out of the same area all the time when they're using their phones, particularly as these people put it, in landscape mode? Probably not, because as you can see right here, even though this came out of Singapore, a great high-tech center which occasionally delivers even on things like these cables, they have only made $1,692 of the 36,689, my glasses are fogged up, It's hot here in hell. But at any rate, they've only got maybe 5% with 55 backers. This is definitely going into crowdfunding hell. It's not a bad idea, but it's certainly a dumb one, isn't it? If you have microchips and you place them in your pets, it helps you recover the pet. If you put microchips into or on certain of your other possessions, it might help you in identifying them in case of loss. So what's left to microchip? Well, these guys may have an answer. Let's take a look at what they're throwing out there in My Care Chip, revolutionizing healthcare, and see if it sends shivers up your spine just like it does me.
In life, accidents happen. My Care Chip will provide emergency response when it matters most. At Go VIP Care, we're revolutionizing how healthcare monitors its patients, your family. Our implantable device monitors your vitals, providing access to your medical history, emergency contact, and prior imaging. Whether it's for your child, a family member, or yourself, our device provides encrypted information to authenticated authorities and providers 1 second save lives. Ready to become part of the healthcare revolution? A world where you, the patient, is its own secure storage device. Go VIP Care today.
This is the kind of device that you would probably see in a science fiction film. It's loaded with a lot of cool factor items, and just like it shows up there, what would you use it for? You could use it to monitor your vitals, though how a chip could do that actively, moment by moment, remains to be seen. But it could hold your medical history. It could hold your history concerning disabilities, which would be part of your medical history, I suppose. Emergency contacts, well, assuming they never change or that it's easily reprogrammable by you and no one else, that would be pretty good too. Prior radiographs, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. But here's the thing. Those are all also things that they show you in science fiction films in a dystopian future. How far down the rabbit hole would technology like this go? I don't know. But certainly that's something to consider. These guys have raised only $570 from 5 people of a $450,000 flexible goal here on Indiegogo. Right now, though, let's take a look at something really important to remember. They are only in the concept stage. It says here, and I quote, "The project team has not yet produced a working demo for their concept. Their ability to successfully produce a prototype may be affected by product development or financial challenges." I would also say that one of the challenges, particularly in the U.S., is the laws that are in effect concerning who can see and access your medical records. If anybody can get hold of the readers necessary to see what's on that chip, no matter where it's implanted, there's going to be some really strange legal and possibly moral issues as well. Walk into a place of employment and they see that you're prone to heart failure or that you have an existing condition. And will that prejudice your application for employment? There was a great little science fiction film called Gattaca that kind of sort of goes into those kinds of topics. I'm not going to tell you that this thing should fail. I think this thing should be looked at as a cautionary tale. But for now, it's got a place in crowdfunding hell.